Grandpa's house was always filled with warmth. Every morning, the smell of tea filled the air, inviting everyone to start the day with peace. Even though Grandpa was over 80, he woke up at the same time every day, 5:30 in the morning. He didn't need an alarm clock. It was just his way of life. One summer, I decided to spend a few weeks with Grandpa. I was in my 20s, struggling to figure out life and chasing quick ways to be successful. Staying with him felt like a break, but little did I know it would teach me something I'd never forget. At night, I'd be scrolling through my phone, and Grandpa would see me. "Still up?" he'd ask gently. "The best mornings come after good sleep, you know." I'd laugh and wave him off, thinking his advice was old-fashioned. One morning, I woke up earlier than usual because the tea smelled so good. Grandpa was already in the kitchen, humming to himself. I asked him, "Grandpa, why do you wake up so early?" He smiled and said, "Mornings are quiet and peaceful. They give me time to think and plan my day." I watched him make tea. He paid attention to every step, measuring the water, choosing the best tea leaves, and pouring with care. "If you rush," he said, "you'll spoil the tea. Life is like that too. Do it with care." Grandpa's day was simple, but full of meaning. He read stories to Grandma, watered the plants, and wrote letters to friends. He didn't have big plans or deadlines, yet everything he did felt important. One day, as he was trimming his rose bushes, I sat nearby, feeling upset. A project I worked on had failed, and I felt like nothing was going right. "Why is life so hard?" I asked him. "It feels like success is impossible." Grandpa put down his gardening tools and pointed to a small rose bush that was struggling to grow. It was covered by weeds. "Do you see this plant?" he asked. "Yes," I said, "but it's dying." "Why?" "Because the weeds are choking it," I replied. Grandpa nodded and began cutting away the weeds. "Life is the same," he said. "If you let bad habits and distractions take over, there's no room for growth. You must clear the weeds first." After that, I started copying Grandpa's habits. I woke up earlier, made lists for my day, and focused on doing small tasks well. Slowly, I began to see changes. I felt calmer, more organized, and even started succeeding at work. One day, I called Grandpa to tell him how much better things were. "Grandpa, I'm finally doing well. Your advice works." Grandpa laughed. "Good habits are powerful," he said. "But don't forget, success isn't just about doing well at work. It's also about living a happy, peaceful life." At the time, I didn't fully understand what he meant. A year later, Grandpa passed away. As I packed up his things, I found the letters he wrote to friends, photos he took, and small notes he kept about gardening tips and family memories. I realized then that Grandpa's success wasn't in wealth or fame. It was in the love he shared, the care he put into small things, and the happiness he found in everyday life. Success isn't about doing something big all the time. It's about the little habits we follow every day. Grandpa taught me that a happy life is built step by step, like a garden that grows when you care for it daily. Now, every morning, I wake up early, make my tea with care, and remember Grandpa. He taught me that true success isn't about rushing to the finish line. It's about enjoying the journey and doing each small thing with love and purpose.